Welcome to Idle Games TV, and we are going to check Candy Disaster, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a sandbox tower defense game. Sorry, it's not an idle game, but definitely you should check this game out. And obviously I have tried this game. Let me tell you, it's hard, and I mean it's hard. So you're going to have a big planet over here. You're going to be the mad scientist, if I'm saying it correctly, that basically has the candies and different kind of enemies, but basically people will come and try to steal your candy, and you're going to need to defend. Now guys, what I didn't mention is the fact that this game is 3D, so quite awesome. So I had some problems honestly finishing this 1.9 mission. Honestly, it was really hard. I won't jump straight into this one because it's way complex. So we're going to go over here in the second mission, just to let you know what exactly you're going to need to do. So first time, obviously you're going to need to pass this in an easy mode, and afterwards you can basically move it to the challenge. So right now we're going to start the challenge mode over here on the second map. It doesn't matter. So you're going to have a lot of traps basically. With those traps you're going to kill your enemies. You're going to kill those people that are going to try to come and steal your candy. For each map in the campaign mode, at least, you're going to have up to 6 candies. Now over here you're going to need to select your traps, and as you can see, you're going to be able to select up to 9 traps. So let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and here it is. Now I have just unlocked the human cannon. Different kind of traps obviously have different kind of things that you're going to need to watch out for. We're going to set these traps, so you can see where the enemies are actually going to come. You're going to have up to 7 waves. You're going to need to basically just kill them. The traps will automatically kill your enemies. You're going to have different kind of traps, as you can see over here. You're going to be able to also upgrade them. At least level 1. Most probably afterwards we're going to see more and more levels depending on the, let's say, health of our enemies. Obviously we're going to start the level. Now you're not going to have any more coins if you're going to start the level faster, so definitely you're going to need to watch out for that. The only thing that you're going to need to do is every time you're going to place a specific trap, you're going to need to watch out where exactly that trap goes for. Okay, so right now one of the enemies has slept my traps, let's say, and I'm going to need to move a little bit faster, and over here I'm going to place a trap for him. Now here it is. Right now he's going to die, obviously. Now as I mentioned, you're going to have up to 6 candies. Okay, keep that in mind. You're going to be able to increase the speed of the game. Obviously you can also pause it if you're going to want to do that in order for you to think a bit your strategy. Now believe me, it's not that easy. You're going to have levels that you're going to restart. Okay, so it's going to be quite tricky, this game. You're going to be able to zoom in, move the map around and around. Really cool things regarding that part. Now over here you're going to have a cannon, so I'm just going to install it, and let me show. Come on, you already died, dude, but what can you do? I'm going to start the next one. The auto attack mode. Don't forget that every trap over here has some auto attack mode. Please click it after you're going to install those traps. You're going to, oh come on, one dude just stole my candy. Okay, so as I mentioned, even on the second map, but I wasn't paying attention because I'm talking too much, but even on the second map I had some problems. It doesn't matter if you're going to lose one of the candies, as long as you're not going to lose all of them. Okay, so please watch out for that. Obviously, as long as you're going to play it, you're going to figure out what traps are best for you, suitable for your strategy, and so on. You have different kind of effects for those traps. Obviously some of them, as you can see, are going to knock your enemies out, and some of them are going to slow them. Most probably going to see some traps that are going to basically poison our enemies and so on. You can't have over here these things. Come on, I don't have enough coins at me, sorry. Definitely an interesting game. If you're going to start playing, let me know in the comments below, and if you're enjoying it. Tomorrow is going to be the global launch, so definitely quite cool. Come on, dude, another guy stole my candy. I'm going to get real pissed about that. Now I'm going to install something over here. This one is definitely quite cool. You need to watch out on the walls that you can see this candy over here. You're going to be able to install some traps also, okay? So you're going to want to do that. And over here we're going to go round and round a bit, and I'm going to install over here also a trap. So here it is, but don't forget that you're going to need to change the position in order for that trap to actually do its thing. So watch out for that also. So here it is. Some bad guys are going to steal 2 of my candies right now. And as I said, it's not that easy. I know that I didn't make so many improvements, but it doesn't matter. Please keep in mind that you're going to do some upgrades over here, and you're going to want to place your traps on auto mode. That definitely is going to be helpful as well. Now, guys, don't forget, if you have other game suggestions regarding the mobile gaming, obviously, please drop some comments. As I mentioned, tomorrow on the 4th is going to be the global launch of this game. Definitely quite interesting. You're going to need to check this game out if you're a fan of the tower defense game. Too bad, at least for me, that it's not an idle game, but definitely you should check this game out, because if you're going to be a fan of the tower defense game, this is going to be something that you're definitely going to want to play. Now, right now, obviously I have died. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be able to replay and replay. Don't forget that in order for you to get the best results, obviously you're going to need to rank up really high. Let's go back. I have on the map, okay, over here. Now, as I said, different kind of maps, a lot of difficulty things over here. So I'm going to start over here because from what I can see, I have lost 2 candies. Keep in mind, 6 candies over here. You're going to be able to zoom in, zoom out, 3D effects, awesome traps. You're going to be able to change between the traps, so you're going to be able to set different kind of traps. I will place the trailer at the start of the video, most probably, or somewhere around it, in order for you to actually see it. It's quite cool. Definitely you should give this game a try, although as I said, was a suggestion from an email that I got. Definitely an interesting tower defense game with a lot of traps, and it's not that easy. That's the thing that definitely caught my eye. It's not that easy, so you're going to need to figure out which traps are you going to place in the different kind of spots in order for you not to actually lose all your candy. You're going to be able eventually to to discover, more and more traps. Obviously, if they are expensive, they're going to be not necessarily better, but you're going to need to let's say place different kind of traps consecutively. And what I mean by that, after you're going to place one of them, you're going to want to place a different one that does different things. So for example, it slows them down or whatever, and that's how you're going to be able to eventually kill your enemies. And obviously you're going to be able to keep your candies, because that's going to be the main idea of this game. You're going to want to keep your candy from the enemies. Now obviously the enemies are the bad guys, if I'm saying it correctly. You're going to have even dinosaurs, you're going to have even some flying enemies, so you're going to want to place some traps that obviously have bows, and they're going to try to disarm your enemies at first, and only afterwards they're going to actually kill them. Now you're going to be able to place, as I said, a lot of traps, only 9 traps that you can select per map. You're going to need to figure out which ones are you going to use. Obviously different kind of traps are suitable for different kind of maps. Over here on the walls, don't forget, where you will see the candy you can place the trap, but where you cannot see the candy, you're not going to be able to place any traps, okay? You will have different kind of zones where you will not be able to actually place some traps, and you're going to see that the enemy will automatically pass through that zone, and you will not be able to kill it. You will be able to hurt him, only with long range weapons. So you're going to need to figure out which of the traps are suitable for that, and so on. Now keep in mind the fact that this is not an idle game, as I mentioned, and you're going to have a lot of difficulties regarding the advancement of this game. As I said, it's not easy. I am stuck in campaign 1.9, didn't play that much, I know, but let me know in the comments below how far did you reach, and if you're enjoying this game. Definitely a game that can be played on and on. You can restart your game progress, it doesn't matter, but you're going to need to figure out which are the best, let's say, traps on those specific maps in order for you to actually kill your enemies as fast as you can, because guys, let me tell you, they are really hungry and they're going to go for the candy that you have in your backpack. Now, different kind of traps don't necessarily have a maximum amount that you can place, but watch out for those that have. You're going to need to, as I mentioned, zoom in, zoom out quite a lot. Here it is. Come on, dude. So some of them are going to go and get my candy, and I didn't want that to happen, but what can you do? So here it is. I'm going to place this trap, but more probably I'm not going to kill all of them. I'm not good at this game, but let's hope that you have played it and reached further. Here it is. Different kind of bonuses. Now don't forget, different kind of traps have different kind of bonuses. Like for example, damage. If you're going to upgrade them, obviously they're going to do even more damage to your enemies. Different kind of waves obviously are going to bring towards your candy harder and harder enemies, and so on. Now, I didn't play that much, as I mentioned. Let me know in the comments below how further will you reach after you're going to start playing it, and most probably we're going to make more content regarding this game. Now let me show you one more thing where exactly you cannot place those specific traps. I think over here. No, not this one. Let me see, in 7. So you have over here. So we're not going to see the grass. Let's say you're not going to be able to place some traps over there, so you're going to need to watch out for those specific zones. You're going to want to have range traps. So I'm going to choose this one, the crossbow over here, even the cannon. I'm going to go with this one, even the launcher. This one is awesome. I definitely use it. It's really expensive. Let's hope that they will do some upgrades and you're going to be able to let's say do some offline upgrades as well. Now guys, let me know in the comments below if you're going to start playing it. Right now I have started this one. It was really hard for me to pass it. You're going to need to read a bit about those traps. As I mentioned, quite an interesting game. You're going to see that it's not that easy. As I mentioned, you're going to have some problems regarding this game. Watch out what traps are you going to place where. Definitely, if you're going to start playing it, let me know in the comments below how far did you reach, as I just mentioned, and let me know other games that you do want me to make content about. Now, until next time, take care. Don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and obviously subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Definitely that would be really helpful. Guys, let me know if you will start playing it. Now over here, I almost forgot, over here in this zone you will not be able to place, see, invalid tile, so you will not be able to place traps over here. So you're going to need to figure out a way to actually hurt your enemies by placing traps on the walls. That's going to be the trick, placing traps on the walls, and you're going to see that some of the traps actually consume all of those 4 parts of the wall, if I'm saying it correctly, and some of them only use 1 part. So for example, for this one over here, you can place a trap over here, a trap over here, and you could, if you wouldn't have this crossbow over here, 1 trap over here. So please keep that in mind. Here it is, a dude is already here, so I'm going to place this thing over here, and let's hope that I'm going to be the one that kills him. Obviously, quite cool. Now keep in mind that you're going to upgrade your traps, at least from what I can see until now only 1 level. Most probably afterwards the campaign you're going to be able to increase that amount also. Let me know if you will start playing it. Let me know how far did you reach, and obviously guys, hit that like button and drop some comments if you want more content regarding this game. Most probably we're gonna see more and more updates, and obviously more and more traps and more maps regarding this game. Take care guys, bye.